Hello. Welcome to the latest edition of Falcons in Focus. I am Terrin Waack, joined per usual by Tori McElhaney. And in the hot seat today, we have AJ Terrell. Again,
he's back.
I feel like this is our first repeat. Yeah. Your first repeat. I'm newer to this.
Yeah, so what I was telling AJ before we started recording this was he actually was the one that inspired us to do this podcast, to start this podcast where we're talking about things kind of off the field and players' lives and getting to know guys beneath the helmet, because AJ came through when we were at the stadium for, I think it was maybe a Mercedes-Benz practice when all the fans...
Yeah, like a live, open practice.
Right, yeah, it was an open practice, and you came through and we were just talking and fans were like yelling. It was great. And then you came on again, and now you're on a third time. So this is basically your podcast.
Right.
This is yours. You're the one.
So you're to blame when teammates are like, why am I doing this? You're like, AJ.
It's smooth, though.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's a nice podcast.
We just get to know more and more about you now.
Yeah, ain't too much about football. So.
Yeah. Friend of the podcast, AJ Terrell.
Yeah.
Sponsored by AJ Terrell. Oh, speaking of sponsors.
Yeah. Read the
sponsor.
Oh
my gosh. Where'd it go? Ticketmaster, read.
Yeah, we're sponsored now.
Yeah.
We weren't sponsored the first time you were around here.
Okay.
I got so distracted.
Levels.
As the official ticket marketplace of the Atlanta Falcons and the NFL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available for every game. Whether you're cheering on the Falcons at home or away, specifically AJ Terrell, Ticketmaster has you covered. See, when I ad-lib like that, I lose myself.
I know, then you lose it, yeah.
Download the Ticketmaster app or find tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Falcons. That's Ticketmaster.com/Falcons. Wow, we almost got carried away there. Now.
That was good, though.
AJ, I have this question on the back of my mind since I met you, because my cousin... His name is AJ, but it's short for Eric James. And yes, that's Eric with an A.
Oh, wow.
So I need to know, what is AJ short for?
Certain people know, of course. The close ones know, but...
We're about to be close.
Yeah, we close now.
We're
so
besties.
My first name is Andil Terrell Jr.
So the J is for Junior?
Yeah, Junior.
What's your middle name then?
I can't get that.
He goes, absolutely not.
You got a deep dive on that one.
My government.
Yeah, you got a deep dive on that one.
All right, so the third Falcons in Focus when he's back.
Right, when he's back.
You got a deep dive.
One name per episode.
No, that's great. So one of my favorite members of the Terrell family is your son, Trey. And he is called Trey because he's the third.
Yep.
When it came time to make a decision on his name, how important was it for you to have that name continue?
Oh, it was super important, just having the legacy, just keep going. Our name, I feel like it's super unique. And, it was always a thought, once my dad named me that, as I grew up and understood what Junior was and the levels to it. I'm like, once I have my son, it would be cool to pass the torch on to him. So it was never a no-brainer about it. So I'm happy he got it, and we just gonna keep stacking.
Going.
Yeah, keep stacking.
Like an Ondell the ace.
No, for real. So it's interesting.
I forget that's crazy.
Right? Can you think to think that far
crazy.
ahead? It's like, that's insane.
Yeah.
I think it's funny too because your younger brother, who is playing at Clemson right now, which is so crazy to me to watch him play, because I feel like he has a lot of the same look and mannerisms of your play style.
Yep.
And I really do. It's almost kind of like being transported back in time. Now, he doesn't have the family name. Was he ever jealous of the fact that you got the name and he didn't? I mean, technically you're the oldest, so
It's the firstborn.
it's yours.
It's the firstborn.
He's probably like, it's fine.
Of course, he the youngest. I'm four. It was 4 siblings. I'm the second oldest. Got 2 sisters. One older than me. One right under me, and then he came. He got his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't nothing to it.
Okay.
Ain't nothing to deep dive about.
Right. There's no drama.
Yeah.
Speaking of your brother, I am curious, to the point that I was making earlier, when you watch him, does it kind of like almost feel like a mirroring to a certain extent of who you were even back in those days? Or when you look at him, or you're like, he's his own person?
He his own person. I tell him that all the time, just, because he always get shined a lot of light on my behalf of what I've done, and always, I paved the way, this door opened because AJ, this, that, and the third. And that's been that since he first started playing sports. I ain't gonna just say football, but sports in general. But you know, I'm 7 years older than him, so you know, I was able to actually see him, you know, get all the way to where he at now. Really see him grind it out, take all the criticism and all the love, and him just stay focused to the main thing. And you know, he's doing this thing up there at Clemson, just trying to keep everything, you know, the main thing, and just stay focused and see, you know, just continue to watch after me and just see how I'm going about my business, and him just staying focused. You know, that's the main thing right now for him, is just trying to block out all the good and all the bad, and just play his game.
Personality-wise, are you anything alike?
We are. I feel like on the field, he more of a talker, but at the same time, he not a talker. So if it makes sense, like I'm not a talker as much, but I'm just saying, like on the field, he bring more energy. Like the way I can say it is, yeah, like if it was a dance contest, I'm gonna be out. He'll do it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
in terms
like
of the energy,
he more like
he'll put himself in the spotlight where you're like inching away from it.
Okay, that makes
more
sense.
like that.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you didn't have me the first time.
Yeah, more like that.
Yep, sure.
Not talking junk. You know, he's not a rah-rah guy, but he more like, oh, you want to, you know, we take it there for sure.
I love it.
Are all the names in the family starting with an A?
All with A.
Can you hit me with them quickly?
My dad, Andel, my mom, Aaliyah, my older sister, Ariel, I'm Andel, my younger sister, Ariana, and Avion.
Wow.
And then my son.
And now, your daughter.
Yeah, my daughter now, Amina, too. Yeah, so it's
Why A? Do we know?
Mom and dad.
My mom and dad did it. You know, I don't have no control over what they do.
What they didn't know.
With mine, is like, you know, Trey's Trey. I always wanted that, and then Amina. We came up with a name, and that's what it was. It just stuck. It was a nice name, and we was like, okay, we gonna rock with it.
Yeah. Speaking of Amina, what excites you about being a girl dad? Because I know that like she's still very, very young. She's only like a few months old, right?
Yeah, about to be 4 months.
Yeah. So I know obviously she will create her own personality and everything like that, but what about her and being a girl dad, it excites you right now?
Yeah, the girl dad part is like, you know, you don't see it coming. Of course, when I first had my firstborn, I'm like, I want a boy. I had a boy, and then I'm like, okay, I want a girl now, and I got a girl. So it's been good. You know, just I had her right before camp, right before we got started. So I was at home as much that first month because we had to stay at the little dorms over there. But everything been good. Like every time I go home, it's straight love right at the door. Like you know, just get soft in the heart, and you know, she just an innocent life. You know, just innocent, sitting pretty every day. So I'm super thankful. You know, my dad, like I said, I got 2 sisters, so sometimes I just try to, I haven't really asked, but just going off how he moved around with my sisters and stuff, he always made sure that we all got equal treatment and love, and you know, he treated the girls more softer than us, of course. So I'm trying to, well, that's more so not him trying to do that. It's, you know, you get a daughter, you instantly just, everything is, she can do it. She
is she wrapped around your finger?
Yeah, like
he's wrapped around her.
Trey do something, my son do something, she do something, I already know I'm a,
like, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it slide a little bit. I feel like that's just something that's just common with a lot of girl dads. So.
Ooh, but that's for now. Wait till she grows up.
I know. That's another
He's
thing.
like, oh, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, trying to enjoy everything now.
Right, yeah. No,
when makeup gets introduced, boy.
Gotta slow it down.
He's like, she's 4 months old.
Yeah, we gotta slow it down.
She can barely hold her head up.
Gotta slow it down.
It's down the pipe eventually.
It's coming though, you know.
No, it is.
It's life.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
She's sitting pretty.
Yeah, it's life. So
gosh, I love her and her little outfits.
Yeah.
And her little bows.
Take pride in that every week.
Oh my gosh, she's one of the best dressed babies on that field.
Yeah. Thank you. Shout out to Haley for that.
Oh, yeah. No, it was funny because I met Haley for the first time when you signed your extension.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I love following her on Instagram because she is so proud of you. Like, and she is so, I love seeing people be proud of their significant others.
Yeah.
And I feel like every time I see her doing anything, she's like, that's my man.
Yeah.
And I always think it's so cool.
She gonna let everybody know.
Yeah.
You know, that's the good part.
So speaking of the extension, you've had a massive year.
Oh, yeah.
The baby, a contract extension. The team is doing really well. Your high school football number was retired.
Oh.
And you've had, at this point in the season, we're recording this in week 10, 2 interceptions in one season for the first time in your career. 2024, what is it about it for you?
Wait. No, I ain't.
NFL.
He had
I had three.
Three?
Yeah, he had three.
We
Maybe.
I had three my second year.
Yeah.
So
Maybe I was just mixing up rookie only.
Probably.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
can't blame you.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
blame
been a
you.
minute. But yeah, I gotta get. I'm trying to.
You want to top that number.
I need 5. Yeah. But yeah, everything been smooth. You know, a lot of good been going on this whole 2024 season. So not season. I say year. I really can't complain too much. It's more so just being thankful and just taking it day by day, just finishing it strong. You know. Yeah, just super thankful. Like all the stuff you just named is like. And I'm glad it happened like before the season too.
Yeah.
You could
'Cause
lock
that's
in.
a lot before the season, and then now just focusing in on the season, and now after the season is what comes next.
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of what you said happened in like late July
Yep.
and August.
Yep.
And
Summer surge.
yeah, no, for real. It was interesting too because I can't remember exactly how the timeline went up, but like there was one weekend where I think like you had gotten the contract extension.
That was all in the same. Yeah.
All in the same like week. It was like contract extension. Westlake retired your number on like a Friday night, and then there was like it was Georgia Clemson.
Yeah,
I think like that Sunday.
It was like
It was a crazy week.
Yeah, it was crazy. That is crazy. That was a crazy week. I couldn't wait for it. I mean, I ain't gonna say I couldn't wait for it to be over, but it was something you really had to like. I had to plan. Like, I gotta get ready for this, or I gotta get a haircut. This. I'm like, okay.
That is important.
Yeah, everything was important. So I'm like, let me make sure I'm got the right headspace because everything was an important event.
When you look back on that week, I imagine that going back to Westlake and having your jersey retired was very, very meaningful in that moment to kind of have this nostalgia effect of like, oh, wow. Like, look how far things have come.
Yeah.
I'm curious for you, if you can go back to your mindset as you're kind of standing on the field, you got your family around you, they're retiring your number. What were you thankful for in that moment, and what were you feeling in that moment?
It was a lot of love. I feel like Westlake, me growing up in Atlanta, first of all, just being able to actually play on that field, that, the whole high school from, I'm talking about like, I want to say 5 all the way up to when I graduated, and then still coming back to watch the little bro finish, and I used to come back and still train there too. But just that whole, like I said, that whole line of just work, dedication, and commitment, just a lot put into the school, a lot of support, a lot of people I done met, a lot of relationships built. It's like a home away from home. Like, just my sister went through there 4 years. I went through there. My younger sister and my brother. Like, it's really like a revolving door.
Yeah.
And watching Cam Newton go through there, coming to games when I was little, and all the other players I'm probably not naming that was on the field, but Westlake is like, and then for me to, just walk through the hallways when I was at school and see jersey numbers like Cam, Pac-Man and stuff all on the wall, and not really saying I'm gonna have myself up there one day, but I was already on the right path for that. So and then the fact that it came, I feel like it came earlier than expected.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I don't know. Like, I feel like I thought it was more so once you finish up, your
Like your career.
Yeah, once you finish up. But I'm super thankful. Like when I got the call that they wanted to do that, and you know, I ain't take it for granted at all. You know, it's not just a retired jersey. Oh, you know, I took it more than just it being a retired jersey. Like this is retired forever. Like, you know, my aura, my relationships, my work ethic, everything that I ever did for the school was being acknowledged at the time. And for the people who know me and know how much I work and how much everything has fell in line for me, and just off of just hard work and things like that, it's like I don't take it for granted, you know. And then little bro, you know, it's just a lot going into it at the moment. When I was there, I really didn't know what to say when they was questioning me, because it's like it's more than just, like I said, than a jersey being retired. It's how I treated people in the building, and just all the relationships. Like I done went through like 2 or 3 principals, I don't know, and the ones that's still there now. Like it's just a lot of respect, and they all
the biggest compliment.
Yeah, I feel like it's the respect, and they just know how much I did for the school.
How much you cared.
Yeah, how much I cared, and just doing everything the right way, not being disrespectful, you know, always having high character, and so on and so on. I could keep going, but that's how I felt in the moment. Like, no, it wasn't a interview long enough for me to say everything I wanted to say about the school. So it was more so just say what you got to say how thankful you are, you know, get the jersey announcement and say your bye. But
that's why you have this platform. You can say what you want to.
Was Trey there?
Yeah, he was there. Everybody, the whole fam. I had a lot of supporters come out that was with me when I was at Westlake, and then all the new supporters there now. It's like, it's big.
That's the perfect way to set an example for your son too.
Exactly. Yeah. It's big. So I was glad to have. I had family come in out of town from New York to come see me.
Oh, wow.
You know, get the jersey retired. It was a big thing.
Yeah. It's interesting too, because I feel like a lot of people who followed you, because of how your career has turned out, a lot of people who followed you at Westlake have the opportunity to come down the road to Mercedes-Benz and still watch you perform. And I feel like that doesn't happen very often for a lot of guys and a lot of players. So I feel like what you're talking about is very rare, not just rare, but it's very indicative to you and your story.
Yep. So that's crazy too. Like, just being right down the road, you know, just being at home and still putting on, like, it's just gonna keep going.
Right.
A lot to come.
I'm so curious, doing all the research and whatnot, and if you talked about it in the last episode, sorry, asking again. I did listen back, but you know, I might have missed it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why did you pick Clemson over Georgia?
Over Georgia.
And there was Alabama and Florida.
It was.
But the home school.
Yeah, I was a Florida fan growing up, so it was a no-brainer. I only took one visit to Florida. So I already knew, like, that's my dream school. I just wanted to go see what it looked like, and I didn't go again. So that was that. Went to Bama. Bama was good.
You're talking to a Bama grad here?
Yeah, Bama was super good. I had, did a little silent commit there. That's like a common thing recruits do. Yeah. I had silent committed there, and it didn't feel right. When I had left and went home, I didn't feel the...
We'll forgive you.
Yeah, I didn't really feel. I didn't feel it. So I had ended up going. I picked Clemson. Fast forward, I picked Clemson because the family atmosphere. A lot of people always say that, like, the family atmosphere with Sweeney, like the way he honor and look out for his the men that he bring in, and then at the time, everything was like. It was like super, super good. And this before all the NIL stuff, I don't know how it is now, even though little bro up there. But
very little people, I think, understand it.
Yeah, like I don't really understand it. I don't want to even get into NIL.
It's like, you're like, I didn't have to worry about it. We're fine.
It is what it is. But yeah, the atmosphere, winning, we was bringing in the right people. I definitely came in at the golden times for real, where it was like just back to back to back to back. But I had a great time there, so I don't think I made the wrong decision.
So.
Georgia was like one of the schools. I was high on Georgia. Like I wanted to go to Georgia. I wanted to go to Georgia bad, but the recruiting was a little sideways, so that played a big role when you're going up there on visits. How you get the energy, the vibes.
And you think about the time too,
exactly.
Like what was going on at Georgia, what was going on at Clemson, who was resurging, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so that played a role.
I did cover both of your national championships.
You did?
Yeah, because I was covering Alabama at the time.
Which one? With Renfro?
When you
or mine?
Your pick six.
Okay.
When they won, and then wasn't the year after?
I didn't go
in Tampa.
No, that was the year before.
That was the year before
I got there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was the one with Renfro in the corner.
Older?
Yeah.
That's 16.
Yeah.
It was 16. 16 was that one. 17.
The one in California is when you had your pick six.
Yeah, that was 18. And then 19, we lost to LSU.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, TBTs. It's a small world.
Yeah. Fast forward a little bit. Let's talk about your contract extension, because I think that that's such a big part of a lot of guys' stories.
Yeah.
I know I've talked to Grady a lot about that first contract extension and how important that was for him. As we're kind of like, again, 10 weeks into the season, that's done. It's gone. What do you reflect about that process and the fact that y'all got it done and it was kind of a nice little bow that you could put on it?
Yeah, it's first of all, super thankful for the organization and Blink and all the hands that's put into it, Rod as well, and coaches before me. You know, like I said before, it's like the work ethic things that I been doing all my life, and then just going out on the field and also playing at a high level and applying all those things. And you know, those opportunities don't come without having the right people around you and just respecting the game at an all-time level. Not cheating, not no cheated steps around it. Just grinding every way, and I was able to reap those benefits and be super thankful for it. And you know, it's still like, that's still a surreal moment too, but it's more so on the back end. Like right. Like a lot of now it's, you know, continue to be great. You know, that's like, you know, we trust you. We believe in what you bring to our organization. But now, you know, continue to be the leader. Keep on playing at a high level, and that's me anyways. Like with or without the contract this year, I was still doing it. I didn't sit out. I trusted, you know, what my agent was doing, with Terry and all the guys was doing upstairs, and as long as I was doing my thing, it'll all play out. Getting a contract and things what come with the game, but at the same time, it's what you do in the field,
right? Yeah,
what you do in the building, how you treating people, how you moving around, how you operating, and those things don't change for me.
I think I realized in the middle of that, for some reason, why 2024 is your year. Think about it.
It's 24.
Yeah. How nice. But this has just been a massive year for you.
That was the first thing in 2024, and then 24. It
took me a second. Y'all might have figured that out earlier.
Everybody else is like,
that was what I thought. January, December 31st going into 24.
Yeah, I mean, it's paid, like the contract. I don't even need to list them again.
Right? Yeah,
I've already listed them once, but it's a big year for you. And that's exciting alone.
One question that I do have, and then we can get to rapid fire. Crash Out Crew. I have seen the pictures, and for people that don't know, Crash Out Crew is what you guys in the secondary call yourselves. And I need to know, first off, the origins of Crash Out Crew, and then I need to know who designed the shirts that y'all have. So question 1 and then question 2.
Teamwork. Listen, so the Crash Out Crew started with, I think me personally, I don't think we ain't just come up with it. Just really
It was organic.
crash out. Then it stuck.
Yeah.
So I think after my mic'd up last year, week 1, we played Carolina. I had broke it down. I'm like, crash out on 3, 1, 2, 3. Crash out, because that's like a mindset that we all play with. Just having, having the position we play, DBs, we cover all day, and especially at corner. They don't really expect corners to be physical or come in the box, make tackles and things like that. And I feel like that was like a staple of like how I play. Like, I don't mind, making a tough tackle. I don't think about it. And crashing out mean like just playing at a high level and not thinking. When you play the game, you can't be timid or thinking about the what ifs or not being sure. On game day we prepare, everything is in order, and when you go out there and play, now you're just letting it loose, and that's crashing out. Like, anything you see the ball, go hit, go find it, go get interception, make plays, just let it loose. So that's what started there.
Crash out.
That's crashing out. And then my dog, my dog Ham, Antonio Hamilton, he the one who made the shirts.
Okay.
We talked about making the shirts a while back. I was like, I'm gonna get us a big chain with the crash out. And whoever make a play get to wear the chain. And we didn't ever get to it. So, the least we could do is get a shirt. Right. They tried to find us. We didn't care about no fine. Crash out. We don't care about no fine. So, we go out there pregame. We had the shirts on.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
They was telling us, like, if we go out there in these shirts, because they not Nike, they going, fine us. We like, we don't care about the fine.
We'll pay the fine.
Yeah, we don't care about the fine. Like,
it's the
crash
aura.
out. Yeah, so we going to wear the crash out shirt. And we wore it, so that's the little picture we got in it. Yeah. And it's only going to go up. That's just the start of the shirt. I really want to get a whole real chain.
You want a collection?
No, I want a chain.
Oh,
like,
it's a chain to go with the shirt. What was funny about the shirt is it kind of gives me Avengers Endgame type of look.
The way we all on there.
Yeah, because they're all on it. Yep. So it's all the guys in the secondary, and it's really cool. And I feel like I think it's sick. So I'm gonna be next year when you are back on the podcast.
When we get the middle name.
You will let us know how the Crash Out crew has evolved. Yeah, with the chain, because I feel like the chain.
It's good now, because last year we were saying it. I don't know if we had our buzz, but this year, like,
always caught on.
Yeah, they've been saying it more than we've been saying it.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we got something going right now.
There's
so
so many phrases.
Yeah.
It was so cool too, because I think it was like, I think we on the social team used it for like one picture in like training camp, like, and it was like Crash Out Crew, and it was like you and Jesse and maybe Clark, and y'all are like sitting on the blitz. And it was
that
like,
picture was hard.
Yeah, that's cool.
That picture was hard.
Well, something that's new since you were last on Falcon in Focus is the rapid fire section.
Woohoo!
We have 4 staple questions that everyone asks. And then this time, actually, I asked a teammate in the locker room what I should ask you for our 5th question, so that one's a surprise.
That's crazy.
He's like, oh.
Who you ask?
No, you're going to have to guess. You have to guess.
Okay, so we'll start with our staple ones.
Yeah.
What is your favorite play of your career at any point in time?
I love that one. That's obvious, the Clemson Bama pick 6 first series.
Yeah.
Dagger.
Makes sense.
It's okay.
Yep.
Who is your favorite player regardless of sport? And this can kind of be all time too.
Ray Lewis.
Oh, Ray Lewis.
A lot of people don't. Yeah. It used to be, me being a kid, it used to be the Reggie Bushes and
of course,
great players.
Yeah.
But like Ray Lewis for sure. I feel like he's one of the ones that will have you ready to run through a wall at any point in your life.
For sure.
Just going to war with somebody like that. He'd get you motivated for any sport.
Yeah. Yeah. Pickleball.
Yeah, just anything. Like, when you got that with that winner mindset, that winning edge, trying to get everybody on board, the leadership and stuff that he had, and him playing at a high level and him holding his teammates and everybody accountable and playing at a high level. Yeah.
I love that answer.
For sure.
If you could have any superpower of your choice, what would it be and why?
Superpower.
And it can be something that maybe like helps you in the game.
Oh yeah, I already know it's reading.
Read minds?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
That would stress me out.
That'll make life so easy.
Yeah, no, for him, think about it. For us, probably not that great.
It'll make life easy for everybody.
Could you turn it on and off? Like the ability?
Like if you wanted to like not have to read somebody's mind, you just like...
Yeah, you can turn it off.
Okay.
But that'll be like... What you say? It'd be what?
It would be stressful.
It would be stressful. I do agree with that.
It's like bring the stress on.
I think it'd be stressful over time because sometimes I ain't gonna get deep into it. I'd rather read minds.
He can't, but he can turn it on and off. Which is the important key.
I'd rather read minds, especially on the field. I'll be a listen.
Yeah, okay, that would make sense.
I have a pick every play.
Every single one.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
in the grocery store, I don't want to be reading the checkout person's mind.
Why you don't?
I'm not buying anything weird,
it'd
but
be
just
funny.
like, I don't know.
It'd be funny.
There's some negative thoughts out there in the universe.
Some negative
I don't want to
thoughts.
hear them.
But you can get off that person and go. You're like, oh, he.
See,
No.
and that's when the off switch turns on.
No, that's the thing is I feel like I don't want
Reading minds would be that's definitely the one.
The caveat of the on-off switch, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Imagine taking a test.
and you just like
The teacher know the answers. The student, he's like, okay, you just looking in, you just circling.
You would have to tune into the right
Come
person.
on.
right.
The right
No, that's
nerd.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna
Come on,
get the wrong answer.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
all
Okay.
type of stuff.
I can get on board with that. Next question. What is a movie or TV show that you would recommend to the people watching or listening at home?
Yes, Life. Watch Life.
Oh, okay.
You don't know? You ain't watched Life?
No idea what that is.
Life.
Is it a movie, show?
With Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
A lot
the
of
Eddie Murphy.
comedians.
Oh, yes, I do know. I
Okay.
have seen it.
Yeah, that movie don't get old. You
Okay.
laugh at every scene.
Love Eddie Murphy.
I do love Eddie Murphy. Okay.
Yeah, Life.
And here's the question from the locker room. What snack do you always eat when watching film with the defensive backs?
Wow. Wow. Chips.
No. I know the answer.
Clark.
Yeah.
Clark gave you this.
Clark
That's
did
crazy.
it.
You must have just asked Clark.
He said honey buns.
Man, watch out. Nah.
And how many honey buns do you eat?
Is it a lot?
Clark made it seem like it was a lot.
I don't eat honey buns. Man. I eat them every now and then. You know, I go up there. If I ain't eat breakfast, you know, bread is something that will stick a
fills
little
you
bit.
up, yeah.
Bread stick a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, I done missed breakfast. Let me go out there and grab a, honey bun. Because they be having stuff up there that's either candy
Oh, wow.
or, stuff. I don't want candy.
No.
Yeah, I'm not
You need
eating
more
chocolates
sustenance
and all
than
that.
that.
You said y'all have like a snack shelf.
Yeah, we got a snack shelf, but Clark stay up there. That's why he wanted to ask you that. Clark is the one. I got him on video going up there grabbing snacks.
It's like going grocery shopping and you're just like, Clark, you're stealing everything.
Exactly. He go up there. Clark get the Chick-fil-A every morning when we had. I'm snitching on.
Hey,
He did it first.
I went up to him
Yeah,
and I was
Clark.
like, we're
Clark
gonna
get
have AJ
the
on the
Clark go and
podcast.
get. He willingly goes and gets the Chick-fil-A every Tuesday for our little defensive meetings.
Aw.
We off on Tuesdays.
Right. So these are player-led meetings.
Player led.
Yeah.
He's not a rookie no more, so we don't hold him to it. He decides to go get it
Oh, he brings it for all of you.
for all of us.
Oh, wow.
But
He doesn't have to.
he don't have to.
But he wants to.
He wants to.
That's sweet.
Are you avoiding the
he
honey
be-
buns though?
But he be eating it. That's what I'm saying. Like on the way to the facility, it's always like 3 or 4 of them gone.
Wait, are they the chicken minis?
No.
The actual biscuits?
Yes.
He'll eat 4?
All right.
They're professional athletes.
That is true.
I'm saying.
Like 4?
Well,
Yeah.
I would Clark. I wasn't gonna say Clark is small, but like
Yeah.
our little
Exactly.
Clark.
Wow.
Exactly.
I didn't mean for this question from the locker room to turn into a threat on Clark.
No, this is fine.
Oh, he worried about a honey bun. He eating 4 Chick-fil-A sandwiches with no jelly or nothing.
A dry biscuit.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that was the best note that we could have possibly ended
Yeah.
on. Now Clark has got to come. Well, Clark's already been on the
I seen him. Yeah, I seen him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was like, we're getting AJ on it. What should I ask him?
Yeah.
He said, ask him about his snacks.
Okay. That's crazy because he was just talking about it today. Talking about a honey bun. I ain't even grabbed no honey bun.
I was like, I don't even know where honey buns are.
Yeah,
but apparently they're.
I don't go buy the snacks either. I just see what's up there. I can grab.
You have what you want.
Conflicting stories here.
Exactly.
We're gonna need a snack off on the podcast.
Yeah, like I said, I eat a honey bun. If I ain't eat breakfast, I need something to to stick. You eat bread. So
Eat the bread.
that's the heaviest thing up there is bread. Ain't nothing else.
On that healthy
note.
ending, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for joining us again.
Yeah, thank
Third time
you.
will be a charm.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know.
No.
This is third.
This is third.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, third's
fourth.
official.
In here.
Falcons focus.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second time in the studio.
For the creator
Yeah.
of this show.
Yeah, the creator of the show, AJ Terrell. We'll give you producer credit.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm proud.
Everyone else, make sure you like, subscribe, do anything you can to support the Falcons Podcast Network. Thank you.